Yo, nation and mining family, what's going on out there? Of course, I'm Nemesis. To all of you awesome new people that have been subscribing, I am almost at 1,000 subscribers now, so I'm almost able to actually, like, go live off my phone and go mobile and stuff like that. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I see all the party people are here. We got Jason Osborne, got my man Crypto McKell, Tech Man, Garth, yo, and Jay Hanana. What's up, everyone? What's up? Man, have you guys been, like, paying attention to any of this? Yo. So, we hit, like, about $40,412, right around there, depending on what exchange you guys were looking at. Yo, for all of you extreme hodlers, congratulations. If you have anything on Coinbase, it's not working right now. It is down. Why? Because they don't want you to be able to do anything with your funds on Coinbase, because Coinbase sucks a dick. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Red? What up, what up? So, I know all of you people are sitting here wanting to... I'm like showing the wrong thing here. Here we go. Showing my dashboard here. That's always fun to watch, right? So, all you guys are, of course, here to see the... Yo, I have procured a ROG Strix. Yo. Oh, this thing is like a chonky, heavy dude, too. Man, this thing is just as heavy as the 3080 is. Holy cow. So, I went to Micro Center. I left my house. Micro Center is like about an hour away, so I got at Micro Center at about 7 a.m. I was 10th in line. They didn't have a whole lot of GPUs up over at Micro Center. I was hoping on being able to score a 3080, but for where I was at, the 3080s were taken before the person got to me. So I either had a choice of a 6800 or a 3060 Ti. So I'm not really 100% impressed with the 6800, 6900. Price point just sucks on those things. So, I mean, for me personally, I don't see any reason to get a 6800 when this bad boy will do about the same amount of hash rate. Hey, what's going on, Chancoin? So, I mean, I just don't see enough necessity to go run out and grab the 6800 over the 3060 when the 3060 is a little bit cheaper, and you get about the same memory bus bandwidth on there, so you're not really looking at getting like this huge performance leap on everything. Oh yeah, 3060 Ti, bang for your buck. You can't go wrong. That is 100% true. And Khalid, yo, what up? Through testing with my good friend Nefarious Technology, who is on the road right now, he's got the 6800, 6900, 3070, 3060 Ti, 3080 and 3090. So he's got one of all the new cards, which is awesome. And whenever we were testing together, there's not much of a difference between the 3070 and a 3060 Ti. You're looking at about 1 to 1.5 mega hash for $100 difference. 3060 Ti would be the one that I would recommend over the 3070 any time day of the week. Today we're going to hook this bad boy up into the rig that's sitting on the floor right behind me. This bad boy, yo. So I've got to hook in another power supply onto it, which I've already got set up over there. I've just got to power down the rig, hook it up, and then we can go into Hive and start doing some testing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I don't even know what this thing looks like in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what the SP caps or the MLCC capacitors are on this thing. Oh, breaking the seal. Oh. Oh. Looks amazing so far. All right, here we go. Bam. Let's get this thing. Oh. 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 So, you know, your typical box on box inside of a box. It's a box inception. So they taped the top foam piece to the lid this time around. Oh, this thing is a chunky one. Oh, what's this here? Let's see, what did they give me here? What is this? They gave me a little measuring stick. That's hilarious. We got 4 inches. That's kind of funny. What's this here? They gave me some cable ties, which I won't use. So we'll go ahead and keep the trinkets in there. Let's see here. They've included some sticker, or I don't know. Oh, it's like a little metal piece. I don't know what the hell this is used for. Whatever. Weirdness. Thanking me and stuff, and so they got like this little box of stuff that I really don't care about. So, all right, the packaging looks nice. Let's go ahead and close this up here. And, oh, this is a chunky dude. Wow. All right. Holy cow. This thing is ginormous, actually. I mean, this thing is as tall as the 3080 that I've got. My EVGA for the Win 3 Ultra is about the same thickness as this, actually. Nah, this bad boy is actually a little thicker than the 3080 EVGA for the Win Ultra. It's just like maybe a quarter of an inch thicker. It's got 2 8-pins on it. Definitely got the open through on the radiator. And, oh wow. So we've got SP caps, no MLCC caps on here. I mean, well, there are MLCCs, but I've got 4 SP caps on here, so I wonder if this is going to make any bit of difference. We've got a dip switch on here for performance mode and game quiet mode. I've got the switch flipped over to performance, and we've got a bunch of stickers on this. So let's go ahead and start peeling. It's got a peel on you. Yep. Peel that off. And then, of course, the back plate's got to peel. Whew. They did not make this back one easy to peel back off. Here we go. Bam. So now we got this chunky thing unstickered. So at least the stickers aren't going to be holding any kind of heat. And you can tell that our fan blades are actually a little different. So I've got bigger fan width on the blades on the two outers, and then the center one's actually got a has more fan blades on there. So they're going to move more air with that center, the center one. So I mean, this thing's got two 8-pins on here. So let's go ahead and start getting this thing set up to start hashing away. I'm trying to see if I can see anything on the back plate is plastic. And there are no thermal pads underneath here that I can see. None whatsoever. But it is a plastic back plate. And then considering this is the non-GDDR6 memory modules. Oh, we have a front. Oh, wow. I have to take all these plugs out in order to get the plastic off the front shield here. Oh, don't drop. Here you go. Get out of there. All right, cool. And let's go ahead and put you guys back in. Just because I like the ports to be covered if I'm not using them. So what I've noticed though with this, now kind of seeing this for the first time with you guys, this is actually giving me 3 display outputs and 2 HDMI, which is different than the 3080 and the 3090, where you get 3 display and 1 HDMI. So this smaller one is made to basically accommodate more towards the people running HDMI at probably like a 1080p performance. Just because this is not their, the top of the line 3080, 3090 that's supposed to give you the 4K to 8K resolution. This one will probably be more geared for doing 1080p to 2K, which is 1440p. That's probably the range that this one operates in very nicely for gaming wise. But we're here to see how this bad boy hashes, right? So let's go ahead and get this thing up on a mining rig and start getting this thing to hash away. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch which camera I'm using. We're gonna go to the rig camera, and I have to power it down. I've got to hook up another power supply onto this because I do not think I have enough available ports on the power supply that's on there right now, and I don't want to really kind of overload these power supplies. I try to keep these things at between 50 to like 65% utilization on the power supplies. And yo, Red Panda Mining, yo, Panda, what up? And most certainly, Panda, smash that lizardy like button if you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because we know YouTube likes to turn the bell notifications off to all of us crypto YouTubers. So, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to power off this rig, which is going to be the first time this thing's really powered off in a while. Confirm. Now I gotta wait for Hive to... There we go. Alright. So, let's go ahead to the workbench. So let's go ahead and get this in. Alright. get some cables out here. And a power cord. So we're going to need some power to this thing. Ooh. Let's not use that power cable. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta get a different power cable. This one's a little messed up. Somehow I put one of my bad power cables into the box with this power supply on accident. There we go. Alright, there we go. Like walking in front of stuff, you know. The typical stuff that I do. Alright, so right. There's that. Alright, now we're gonna need some cables. So first thing is first, I need to get some VGA cables. Let's grab 3 of you. Alright, cool, we got 3. And then I need main motherboard power, so I need this. So I can turn the power supply on. Make sure that all clicks in really nice. Alright. Got that all nice and settled in there. Alright, so now we get to hook in the VGA. That into the riser cable itself. Let's get the riser on here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the power onto you. Alright, so the riser's got power. Now I need to get power to the GPU itself. One. Two. Alright, so we can go ahead and plug you in. go. All right. I believe that's everything I need. So, there's that, there's that. That's hooked up, that's hooked up. All right. So the only thing I don't know is if I grabbed a bad riser by any chance. All right. Hey, what's up, Big Rome? What up, what up? Steak Zill or both? I don't know. This Strix can do a power limit of 100 watts to 325 watts. I wonder how much hash rate the Strix 3060 Ti will do with max power. Oh, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Let's see how colorful this thing is. I mean, the EVGA 3080 for the Win 3 is a very RGB GPU. The 3090, not so much, but that's the XC3, which is the lower model. So let's see how colorful this bad boy is. Oh, wow. Then you guys are going to hear my my Delta fan that's cooling down the backside of my 3090's memory modules. The top of the 3060 Ti is has a lot of RGB. You can see it kind of in the fans too. Nothing on the back plate. And nothing on the side edge. So it's just a little bit of RGB right on this top header panel. And let's see if Hive sees my 3060 Ti now. Kind of waiting for it to boot up at this point. Anytime. And for some reason it does not see the 3060. It could be that I grabbed a bad riser. It very well could be that this is a bad riser. I've got like a bunch of risers that I'm not sure which ones are the ones that I had, like a pile that were questionable and ones that I was like, oh yeah, this is a good one. They kind of got mixed a little bit whenever I was rearranging the mining room, so I might have to swap out a riser now. Oh, Jason, unfortunately my little dude Mischief that I've had for 17 years, he passed away a couple of days ago while I was sleeping. But the good news is, Jason, he passed away in my arms while I was sleeping. So I don't think he would want it any other way, realistically. I think that if he was going to go, I think he went the best way possible. And yep, it does not see the 3060 Ti. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off real quick. I'm going to swap out a riser. Give me 1 second, guys. Not sure if this is a good one or not either, so we're going to test out some stuff. Because I'm not sure. I'm going to put this one off to the side here because we don't know if this is that it's not playing nice with Hive right now. Alright, so try that again. I mean, we know we're getting power. Thank you, Chancoin and J-Bo. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Jason. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of surreal for my cat not to be here. I mean, he would be up in my lap right now. I mean, that was my cuddle buddy. I've had him for like, damn, fucking like half my life. It's kind of surreal to not have him here. Alright, now let's see if it tries to see. We got fan spin. That's a good sign. Hey, we see all three cards, so I had a bad riser. I grabbed the bad one out of the pile. Do not go back into the pile. You go garbage. And let's go ahead and knock out no power limits and stuff, and let's go ahead and apply that. So let's see what it does right out of the box, guys. Right out of the box. It automatically, whenever you hook up a new card, it puts like the overclock of the card in front of it onto your card that you just plugged in, whether it likes it or not. Yeah, Khalid, yeah. Over $40,000 Bitcoin. Yeah. Hell yeah, Jason Osborne. Spam the FA in the Chizat in memory of my amazing 17-year-old cat that passed away. That was like the best crypto kitty out there, I swears. So yeah, spam the FAs in the Chizat. I'll put a couple in there too because it's my amazing cat. And he was awesome like that, and he would want that. And Scuba Steve, we got a new one here. Yo. Alright, alright. So let's go ahead and go to the big screen here. Yo. So what we got here is Hive OS, of course. We got Jeff Mel. Yo. What's up, what's up? All these new people. Guys, definitely smash that Lizzie like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the bell notification if you haven't done so already. And if you have, double check to make sure YouTube didn't take it off. Hey, y'all. What's up, what's up? So, right out of the box, no real significant overclocks on this GPU. We are pulling 184 watts. We are getting 51.59 mega hash, guys. So, let's go ahead and start playing around with this overclocking. I am now, I mean, even with the 3 cards on here, these 3 cards, the 3090, the 3080, and the 3060, oh, that's kind of funny. The 3060, Hive doesn't know what to call it. It just calls it a graphics device, and it knows it's an ASUS. It knows it's got Samsung GDDR6 memory, but it doesn't know what it is. That's interesting. Really interesting. Makes me wonder if it'll work on the non-beta Hive. Probably not. I don't hold my breath on that stuff. Temperature's really not bad on there, considering the amount of load that's sitting on this thing right now. We are getting a little warm on the back plate a little bit. So, I mean, there is a little bit of heat captured back there. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so let's start playing around with this. I'm on, I'll have to see if there's new drivers, but I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. It's weird that it's like showing up and it kind of knows what it is, though. I am on Hive Beta with Hive's custom drivers, which is 455.23.04. They've got new drivers for this thing. Because I could sit there and try to upgrade this. I can try to update the drivers. Should I update the drivers? Okay. I can certainly try this. Yeah, update the driveway. Alright, here. Let's go ahead and update the drivers then. Alright then. Let me... Alright. Can I just update it with NVIDIA driver update command? I'm going to try that. So we're going to see how this works here. Alright. $455, 4501. We're gonna see how it works. I'll if it fails, then I'll do it that way. But it looked like it grabbed the right one, 455.45.01. God knows how long this is going to take. And unknown, yeah, Amazon, eBay, Micro Center, that's where I was at today. Nerd Gears, B&H Photo, Best Buy. Too funny, Khalid. And of course, if you guys are trading at all or have any crypto on Coinbase, yeah, they fucking suck and their website's down. This is why fucking Coinbase sucks ass. So they wait until the pump's over, and now if you try to sell your crypto, you're selling it at a loss. Cause fuck Coinbase. Come on. Oh man, I have been up since 6 o'clock this morning, and then I was on the road I got up at 6 o'clock, on the road by like 6:30. Fun times, fun times. Waited in line. I got the Micro Center at like right around 7:30, and then waited until 10 o'clock, and then got home by right around 11. Ugh. Come on. Well, while I'm waiting, I can sit here and collect my garbage. Get that off from there. Get that off from there. That's all garbage. Then I can put this and that back in here. Alright. So I like to keep the boxes together and stuff like that. Just in case in case I get to the point where I want to sell them, I've got the original boxes to them and all of that good stuff. Ooh, it's doing stuff. Driver installation successful. It should be rebooting. Come on. Hey, look at that. It actually registers now. GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. So it now knows what the hell it's looking at. Baller. It didn't help it hash anymore in stock setting, but it did help with that. Cool. Oh, I thought I had a note on you. Aha. So we're gonna go ahead and see what kind of max hash we can get. Yo, what's up, Emmanuel? Yes, Khalid. I am using a USB with Hive on it. I do not have a hard drive onto the rigs. I never found it necessary to put hard drives onto Hive or on the Simple Miner OS, just because of the fact that it's just an extra expense to have a hard drive. It's cheaper for USBs. Linux is lightweight enough to be able to run off of a USB directly. Hey, Emmanuel, we are testing out the 3060 Ti that I just got, the ASUS ROG Strix. And yes, Emmanuel, FA. Guys, FA in the chat for Hive actually registering what kind of card this is now. So now we can go ahead and start getting into the overclocking fun. So let's go ahead and let's play with the memory on here. So we're gonna go 500 on the mem and apply. Ooh, it kind of gets chilly in here whenever you got the mining room doors shut and you're used to having that heat pouring out. So let's get this thing hashing to the max. All right, so let's go ahead and show the miner now. Yo. $53.54. So now we've just gained almost 2 mega hash. The only thing that you get off of it is by running an SSD, is that it boots up faster and will download things onto the SSD a little faster. Otherwise, I haven't seen anybody get more hash rate for running an SD card versus, you know, having it on the USB. But that's just kind of what I've noticed. Yeah, for sure, Khalid. Yeah, it's not really about the hash rate. I mean, all it does is it just downloads everything onto it just a pinch faster. I'm not really worried about it at the end of the day. But that's just me. I'm not telling anybody that you shouldn't use an SD card. It's just, for me, the ease of use on it, that's the only reason why for me. Alright, let's bring this to 1,000 on the memory. Does anybody want to see where you can get this thing? Anybody's got any overclockings that they would like to see on this? Put it into the chat. I'll certainly check out your guys' suggestions. I've actually never had a stability issue with mine. I've got 3 other rigs that are on Hive, and they've been up and running for over a month now without shutting down at all. No, there's schematics out there for it, Jabo. And I was also considering putting this thing into Windows too to test out also. Plus 2800 on the memory clock. Woo, that's up there. Wow. I'm not sure if it's going to do that. I mean, we do have Samsung memory in here, so we're going to see if we've got a GPU lottery winner on this. I haven't even started pulling power. It started off at 185 watts, so now we're up 10 watts. And we're doing 55.5 mega hash. Unknowns, like I want to see the best efficiency setting. And then Oliver, I just used the, if you haven't checked it out, just check out one-click, what is it, BIOS editor. It'll have the best BIOS for the RX 570. And then are your RX 570s, are they the 4 gig or the 8 gig? Because that'll also make a little bit of a difference too. The RX 570s, the BIOS, the updated BIOS on there has been there for a while. Okay, so they're 8 gig or 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, you should be able to get them like right around 30 mega hash per card and under 100 watts each. And you said you want to see if it can do 2800 on that. Yeah, the Samsung memory is a little bit better. They're like bin chips. So, Chancoin, you want me to crash my rig, don't you? I'll try your 2800 on the memory. We're going to try it. I'm going to send it. I think it's going to crash. Because the 3080 and the 3090 don't like to go really above 2100 on the mem. I can get them up there a little higher, but they're not as stable. Well, shit. 2800 on the memory seemed to have taken, and it's at 62.58 now. No shit. I don't even know. I wonder how stable this is going to be now. We are now over 200 watts on this card for boosting the memory up this hard. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to get rejected shares for this one. Yes, that is true, Khalid. But I don't like the power on this. So right now this is power inefficient. We're in the range of the 3080's power usage right now. So for me, this is not really a good setting for this. Oh, nice. 78 mega hash out of 5600 XTs at 210 watts at the wall. Nice, nice. That's not bad at all. Too funny, you guys. So let's try to get this thing dialed into efficiency mode. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna try it like Nefarious's 3060 Ti. So, and he had negative 200 on that. And we're gonna try this at, let's say, 120 watts. Because I think I can do 2380. There's probably that sweet spot on this. 2380. And look at that. The wattage already came down. That's what I want to see. Hash rate fell a little bit, but I bet you I can bump this memory up a lot higher. So we're going to try. I'm going to try that. 2380 on the mem. Try 110 watts? I certainly will. Alright, so we're at 60.52. Not bad. Not bad. And we're gonna try... I'm gonna try it at 2400 now. So we should have lottery. I should have a lottery winner with this. It seems like I do. Now that I'm power limiting this thing. Yeah, same current settings. Okay, yeah. Alright, we are applied. And you're wanting to check out 110 watts. We could certainly do that. 110 watts. Bam, let it rip, potato chip. Damn, the temp on this thing. 34C and it's mining. Damn, this cooler is good. There is no issues with this cooler. Refresh the screen here. So at 110 watts, it really took down the hash rate on there. So I just lost about 6 mega hash from dropping 10 watts. I can try to gain that back by... Let's try going to 2600 on the memory. Let's see if it'll play nice. Yeah, we've lost 5 mega hash for 10 watts. So let's see if I can get that hash rate back. I have my doubts. I'm thinking it's probably going to need to see 120 watts. Or just add 5 watts to the power limit. Yeah, I could do that. Bring it to 115. Hit it like it's a 1070 Ti. Let's see it from the miner side, the miner's dashboard. So it definitely hurt it a little bit for doing that. So we're gonna add, let's see what happens when I add 5 watts to it. Because I know Nefarious's 3060 Ti was utilizing 119 watts for 61 mega hash. So adding 5 watts just gave me back 4 mega hash. I don't know how stable it's going to be, but let's go ahead and... Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, Jason, where people stormed Congress Hall and stuff like that, and then the security shot and killed a lady, shot her in the face. Hey, Tech Man, what's up, yo? All right, so yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, Tech Man, and you even had Trump sitting there going, "Hey, thank you for the support. Go home. Stop doing this. This is not how you do things in the world." But you have a few people demonizing him and saying this is what he wanted, and it's like, no, this is not what he wanted. I mean, at the end of the day, does it matter to me who the president is? No. We still have the same crooked criminals in the House of Representatives and the Senate. So you still have the same, no matter which president you have, you still have the same toxic pool in Congress. The president is just the puppet. Hey, don't look at what I'm doing over here in Congress. Pay attention to the puppet president. I mean, we've got a business guy, a business-orientated guy, or we have a guy who's got dementia, who's going to get condemned, who's going to get put into a old folks home, and then we're going to have Kamala Harris as the first female president if this goes down like this. And she is just fucking horrible for her political career. She is horrible. Yeah. Oh yeah, they stopped a lot of people from trying to stop this one. This is how you lose faith in the government. Let the government do some whacked out shit like this, and then you wonder why people don't believe in the government in any way, shape, or form. What happens when it drinks 119 watts? I believe so. Everybody that I know that has tried to hook in the 30 series into the normal Hive, everybody I know has been having issues and they've had to revert back to the Hive beta. But you get it all from the same place. I've been running the beta version since day one on the 3090. It was the only way I can get it to hook up. I haven't played around and redid my USB to see if the standard Hive will actually start working for the first time or not. Don't know. I'm just saying. So adding another 4 watts gets it above 60 mega hash. So we're now in a good range, I believe. No, I have not. I certainly could try. It's not an issue. Bruno, good question. His question is 4 gigabyte cards are almost done from ETH mining. True. They are now LOL miner is allowing them to mine in zombie mode. So as the DAG file increases, the hash rate will start dropping on your 4 gigabyte cards. The 6 gigabyte, you probably got a couple of more years before you start having the same issue with the 6 gigabyte cards. Khalid, it will work now. I haven't tested it out. Whenever I first got my 3090, regular Hive OS would not look at the card in any way, shape, or form on my 3090. So I could test that out tonight and see if it'll actually start hashing. Hey, what's up? Last piece to the puzzle. Yo. Yeah, T-Rex isn't bad. I just like how Phoenix Miner does the auto-tuning a little bit on him. You have not tried it with the 3090 though. Okay, good to know, good to know. I will test that out tonight, and on the next video or next live stream, I will give you an update. So we are using less wattage than an E3 Antminer now. And I've got over 100 mega hash more than the E3 Antminer was putting out right at the end. At the end, I couldn't get the E3 Antminer to go above like 150 to 160 mega hash at 718 watts. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence of do I keep the 3090 or do I sell it at this point myself, and then try to get my hands on more 3080s? Because, yeah, I just don't, for the amount of wattage that thing utilizes, I can get two 3080s on there, and I'll be utilizing 100 extra watts, but I will have roughly about the same mega hash on this, and I will have a cheaper rig. I mean, the 3090 is cool and everything. I like it, but I don't know if I want to keep it or if I want to just go for the most efficient, and that would be the 3080. Yeah, Scuba Steve. Yeah, 3080s of just mining. Yeah, and even if I put something into my PC, I'm still going to be mining on it. It's not going to change any of that. All right, here. Yeah, prices are insane. I can get 2 Gs for my 3090 that I got. Emmanuel, they're going to the 25th and they're going to remove Trump. Yeah. I mean, considering that the Electoral College has declared Biden the winner, according to the Electoral College. And I wonder if I go to 100 on the core. See what happens. With 100 on the core, do I get more hash rate by adding more core? Sometimes you get a little bit more hash rate by adding a little core. Sometimes you get the core out of there and it lets you boost up the memory overclock. It's all about getting it into the core timings versus the memory timing. If you can hit that right ratio, you get the most optimum performance for what you're trying to do. I couldn't snag the 3060 Ti, but you got a 3090. Oof. Alright, so adding core to this actually dropped my hash rate. There you go. So obviously adding core is not beneficial. So we're going to try negative 300 on the memory, on the core, I mean. Let's see how this works. refresh you. All right, here. Let's see if I take off a little bit more cord. What happens? So we're at 60.64. With it at negative 200 on the core, I was at 60.54. So let's try 400. Negative 400 on you. Let's see if I break it. Exactly, Tech Man. I mean, the 3080 would get you to density, unless you want to be unless you're a baller miner, and then you get the 3090s. A baller miner that has low electric rate. Last piece to the puzzle. What was the highest hash rate you got with that on ETH? Which card? Last piece to the puzzle. And I am slowly crouching in on .61 mega hash. I kind of want to see it do 61 mega hash. Let's. I'm kind of wanting to see this card crash, actually. The 3090. I got that bad boy up to 124 mega hash. But I've got to put a ton of fans on there to keep the PCB cool. I had to take off the back plate off of this thing and just put as much airflow onto the back side of the PCB as I possibly can get. Because like as soon as the memory modules get above like 43, 44C, you can see the clock. It starts down clocking right after that. Yeah. But for the price point to get what? We'll say 30 more mega hash. Is 30 more mega hash worth, $800 for 30 more mega hash? No. You can get a 3080. You're going to hash between 90 to 98 mega hash. All right, so we are at 60.83. I'm going to try to hit this thing at negative 500. That's where I've put my my 1660 Ti at. So I'm going to see if I can hit this thing like the 1660 Ti. Yeah. Yeah, if you can find, yeah, Red Panda, for sure. I'm in for the 3080s. That's all I really kind of want. I wanted to grab one of the 3060 Ti's just so that I could test on it and say I got one. And it was all that I was able to get my hands on today. But when it comes down to if I had availability to what I want, 3080s. Oh snaps, we are over 61 mega hash. Yeah, but look, Chancoin, yeah, but look at the price point on the 3090s. That's why they're available. People already know that they are that's for the somebody who's got. They're not bad cards. You just need to figure out how to get better cooling solution on the PCB. If you're buying the GPU a 3090 for your main daily driving PC, it makes sense. And then whenever you're not gaming on it, you can sit there and have it hash out. That's probably the best way to do that, in my opinion. But you got to really cool down the PCB because there's too much memory modules in one little area. But Red, at that point, you're also assuming that Ethereum is going to be the only thing you're going to It's like once Ethereum moves over to proof of stake all the way, there's going to be no mining for it at that point, and there's really not much out there that utilizes a DAG file like that. All right, so now that the memory modules on the 3060 warmed up, I'm now at 60.9 mega hash at 120 watts, negative 500 on the core, 2800 on the memory at 120 watts. What price would I pay for a 3080? I spent, for my EVGA, I spent $900. And to me, that's a perfect range. So anywhere between $800 and $900 is awesome. But unfortunately, they've got the tariff tax so GPUs came off the exclusion list for tariff taxes here in the United States. So for here, they just went up 10%. So this same card is probably now closer to $1,000 out the door because of that. It's either EVGA or MSI. No, EVGA and ASUS, I think, are going to halt sales for GPUs in the United States because of this tariff tax. Because the manufacturers are not going to pay this tax. They're going to roll that fee down the hill. Vendors, if they have to buy them, they get hit with the tariff tax, well, their sale price goes up. So I think we're going to start seeing the GPUs start coming up in price if we really want to get our hands on them. Yes, Red Panda, for sure. You want to get a card that's more future-proof, so you want the bigger amount of memory on there, for sure. But mining-wise, I don't think that more is necessarily better. It just future-proofs yourself. That's all I think. Yeah, for sure, Red. The 1060 versus the 1080 Ti, the 1080 Ti sells for a way better percentage, for sure. Especially when you're comparing it to this 1060. But the 1060, of course, was the poor man's GPU. So if you're thinking about it from a budget-friendly standpoint, especially as a miner, if you're budget-friendly and you're a miner, and you were going to start off the 3060 Ti all day long, because by the time the 3060 Ti becomes irrelevant, you should have ROI'd the whole rig, and then whatever you sell them for just adds, more to the pot. Yeah, last piece. So we're gonna see a huge GPU shortage here in the United States coming soon here, I think. Because if EVGA isn't selling any and ASUS isn't selling any, that means ASUS is covering 2 GPU lines. That's AMD and NVIDIA. So we're going to lose a bunch of product SKUs because of this. Will this be enough to push Congress into amending some things? Probably not, because they're not going to care. They're just going to look over and be like, if you want them, you're going to pay. All right, so it looks like I'm settling in here. That is still crazy. The temperature on this card is so low. Hey, what up, Ida? Alright, I wonder if I can drop you down. What happens if I drop the fan speed down a little bit? Ooh, I don't know. It looks like there are people starting to take profit at this range. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I would say it's time for a correction. I've been kind of looking at, whoa. That's an unexpected result. Let's see if it holds there. That was a really unexpected result. All I did was turn down the fan speed, and I gained almost a full mega hash from just turning down the fan speed. Like the way that the fans are tied in with the power management, because I commanded it to 120 watts, that it was also allocating the 120 watts to the fan also. That is really interesting. I wonder if I turn down the fan, because I got a lot of headroom still on this cooler. I wonder if I can turn it down just a little more on the fan and get more hash rate. Maybe see 62 mega hash right now. Let's see. That was really an unexpected result. To see the fan speed, I'm gonna bring you down to, let's try 65%. That was crazy. And Vita, what I would like to see, this is just me. I'd like to crush a few souls. And I would like to see a $7,000 Bitcoin. I mean, if you think about it, so let me... You're at... We'll call it 30... oh, no. 35... No, 38.5. Minus 90%. Actually, if we have another 90% correction from where it's at right now, you're looking at a 38,000 to we'll call it a $4,000 Bitcoin. If we do another 90% correction from here. Dude, guys, we're over 62 mega hash from turning the fan down. Get the fuck out of here. From just turning the fan down, I'm getting better hash rate. Are you kidding me? And I've still got plenty of headroom on temperature. Wherever you are, you're going to have to wait one moment. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Bunch of new faces in here. Holy cow, 62 mega hash from just dropping the fans down. So I've gained almost 2 mega hash just from dropping fan speed. Bro, 7K. Dude, that's like an 80% correction. 4,000 is going to be... 4,000 is a 90% correction. You're trying to tell me that Bitcoin can't do another 90% correction? We're in bubble territory. John Germain, you watch politics or watch mining. You win. Too funny, last piece to the puzzle. Hey man, there's a reason why people are told, you know, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. You know, there's a big possibility that a couple of good size whales pulls out of the market. Watching politics is like watching paint dry. Boring. Yeah. What happens if I go to 55% fan? Now I'm curious. Oh, I'm getting more hash rate by just turning the fan speed down. That's crazy. Tech man thought I was giving up gambling in 2021, but I'm still in crypto, so I guess I'm not. No. Because when you... It used to be back in the day, you bought gold basically to prevent the government from doing what it's doing. Now people buy gold and Bitcoin to protect themselves from the criminal Federal Reserve from printing more money to line their pockets and steal from the lower class people. You know, the lower class being below the corporate level. So your blue collar workers such as myself, people who are struggling families that have lost their jobs, they're pillaging at this point. Okay, so it looks like 65% fan usage is that like sweet spot. Dude, I will buy all the way down, but I'd like to see it crush a few souls. I'm just saying. I would like to see some soul-crushing dip. It always it happens in cycles. We're in bubble territory, you know. Between I'll call it between $4,000 and $9,000 is where we're going to correct to when it happens. We have no fundamentals for where we're at. All we have that's different is money printing. If there is a shift back to people believing in the dollar, interest rates coming back up to pay people bond yields, you're going to see a return back into that. And then whenever they feel comfortable with the stock market, you're going to see them fly back into that. If anything negative comes out against Bitcoin, you're going to see capital flight. If the United States government goes, hey, only accredited investors can do this in the United States. If you hold crypto and you're not an accredited investor, you're going to get fined and all that stuff. I'm just saying, you're going to see capital flight out of Bitcoin. $7K definitely will. Yeah, we'll see some soul crushing, I believe. That's just my belief. So it looks like 65% fan is the winner. Yeah. Hey, all tides, high tides lift all ships. So Bitcoin's at an all-time high. We're almost at $1 trillion market. We should theoretically start seeing the altcoins coming up in price too. And anybody who's a bag holder of certain alts are gonna benefit more than others. I mean, let's see here. Ripple's seen an uptick. They're under the crosshairs of the SEC, and they're positive 32%, while big funds are dumping XRP. They're like, oh, get rid of this garbage, and it's sitting at 32 cents. Can it keep on climbing? Oh yeah. $171 Litecoin, $39,000 Bitcoin. We are still climbing, guys. Is there anything other than institutions holding this up right now? I don't think so. I think this is the institutional buy-in, and then you get a little bit of retail FOMO on top of it, and then bam. You were able to get loans out on crypto for a while, just not directly with a bank, but you had Nexo. I think Celsius lets you do it. But I off the top of my head, I know Nexo will allow you to do that. You've got there's a few other ones. One that Anthony Pompliano talks about. Yeah, the central bank. Well, no, the central banks can hold all crypto. They're just choosing to do stable coins. They don't want to see the volatility of Bitcoin. So they're going, hey, we'll accept your stable coin because it's supposed to be stable to a dollar. So if something's stable to the US dollar, then you can do loans against it. Oh, thank you. Last piece to the puzzle, BlockFi. Thank you. Yeah, BlockFi lets you do crypto-backed loans, but you're giving up your crypto. So you're not really like giving up your crypto. You're letting them hold on to it, and then you get a collateralized loan against it. They're basically turning your Bitcoin into a CD loan. But yeah. I can't believe it. 62 mega hash. This is doing better than a 3070, guys. Boom. Better than a 3070. So I've got 65% fan, negative 500 on the core, 2800 on the mem, at 120 watts on the power limit. And we are over 62 mega hash. I don't know how stable this will be. We'll see if we get any rejected shares. I will definitely give you guys updates on all of this stuff. Oh, look at that. We just crashed. That tells me it just crashed. I was waiting for this. I really was. I've been just waiting for it. Last piece of the puzzle. You think we'll hit 70K before we do our pullback? Hold on here. We're going to do 90% dip from that point. All right, so 70,000. You're talking a $7,000 Bitcoin, dude. Mark my words. Or did my shell in a box just crash? Because you look like you're still hashing. Oh no, shell in a box looked like it just crashed. Let's see if I can fire shell in a box back up. Because my rig behind me doesn't look like it stopped doing anything. I've got the Corsair power supply on there, and as soon as the Corsair power supply drops in wattage, the cooling fan turns off. Aha! It was just shell in a box crashed on me. So it's still hashing away, guys. Yo. If we pull back in the $40,000 range and we do an 80 to 90% correction, we'll be just below 10 grand. No matter what, we're going to be below 10 grand again. Do not think that this was the last time we will see Bitcoin under 10 grand. I personally know a couple of whales that could drop Bitcoin in a way that you've never seen before. I know a couple of OG miners that never really got rid of any Bitcoin. And they were mining on laptops. 50 Bitcoin a pop. Let's see here. Will it give me my effective? Oh yeah, and then somebody was wanting to see this do this on T-Rex. Because I'm going into my flight sheet, I don't like to show off personal information. So we'll go ahead and edit. I will try T-Rex. Yeah, 62 mega hash. That's actually higher than what I was able to get Nefarious's 3070 at. His would not go above 61.5 mega hash. Loading the DAG. Let's see how T-Rex reacts. Because originally T-Rex wasn't working on here. Yeah, I saw that. See, that I don't normally get on mine. A fail on GPU 2. So I might have a higher hash rate, but now I'm starting to get an invalid share. So it doesn't make any difference if it looks like you're getting a higher hash rate if you're submitting bad shares in the process. Yeah, same GPU now. Bam, bam. Because now it's driving the... And I could sit there and... No, it should be... I should be able to hit it at the same as the 3090. But seeing that it's getting bad shares on that, that makes me worried. That means that, according to this, GPU 2 is not outputting properly. Too funny, Tech Man. Alright, so it stopped submitting bad shares, but it hasn't found a share either. So we gotta wait for it to find another share. So basically, whenever you see the invalid shares, that means it gave you a block to hash out on, and it took you too long. And whenever you finally submitted it, it was like, dude, that was like 2 seconds ago news. We're past that. Here's the new one. Get back to work. Rejected shares means that you went through it and it was wrong. But an invalid one just meant that it took you too long for it, and it usually tells you that you probably are pushing it too far, pulling, you know, and all that good stuff. Now I'm just curious. I'm not going to show poolside on it, but because it, like, yeah. I'm wondering if it's actually. All right, interesting. It's submitting more. It's reporting more to the pool. I'd almost have to let it do this for a little while, but I still don't see GPU 2 submitting a share, and it's kind of what I'm waiting for right now, is I want to see GPU 2 submit a share. And I keep on getting GPU 1 and GPU 0, or no, wait a minute, that is 2. Then I need GPU 2 to submit a share. Oh, it doesn't let you scroll up. Oh, boo. Then I wonder if that was GPU 2, the 3 that, because I thought it was GPU 3 that was submitting the bad, GPU 2 I thought had the bad shares. Weird. I would like to see number 2 submit and see if it's invalid. It won't let me scroll up. Guys, was it GPU 2 that it was saying was failing? Or GPU 1? I thought it was 2, which that would mean that the 3060 is pushing just a pinch too high, which means that I have to pull the memory clock down just a little bit. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and pull that memory down just a little bit. Hey Red, what's up? If things just glitched out on you guys, that was YouTube. Come on, GPU 2, submit a share. Come on. I just wants to see this. Oh, excuse me. And the difficulty for me is 10 gigahash. Wow. I almost want to reboot the rig and just see if it'll... Yeah, mem clock could be a little too high. Well, this is how you tell if you got a lottery winner, though. I'm gonna go ahead and just reboot it. It'll clear the counter, I think. Or is it shutting off the rig? I forget. Come on. Yep. Alright, so it cleared that out. Alright, here. Yep. So I need to bring down the memory on you. So you can see where its maximum hash rate is, but it's kind of getting wonky on submitting bad shares. Which means it's wasting electricity. Still getting invalids. Tried $12.50 for a week. Nice. So now, because I'm starting to see invalid shares on GPU 2, I've been now backing off the memory on it. Let it sit here for a moment. It's getting a little chilly in here. Considering it's wintertime, I need to open up the mining door. Oh. Whew. Oh, that's too funny, Tech Man. And it might be because you've got the Founders Editions. The Founders Editions coolers aren't as good. And I'm running less wattage than you, too. 714 watts. No. I'll take that back. I'm running about the same wattage because this is off the card, the GPUs themselves. So, yeah, I'm like right there with the same amount of wattage you're using. But I'm only running 3 cards. Oh, okay. I got about that on XMR also. I almost want to just reboot the rig one more time. Nice. And Jeff, I actually do not have a 5600 XT. I was playing around with a friend of mine's 5700 XT 50th anniversary Lisa Sue edition. And you can get that card itself will go down to pretty low wattage too.
Big old stretch, kitty kitty.
Get back into the minor. Oop. Yeah. Right. Let that thing boot up. There we go. And sorry about this, guys. Three available devices. All right. GPU 0, that's fine. GPU 1 will be fine. That's not bad, Tech Man. Ah, still getting a valid share on you. Damn it. Damn it to hell. See, now I got it rejected. Damn it. Alright. We'll bring it down. I hate to see invalid shares. Damn, Tech Man, that's wow. No, I didn't break nothing. We're just seeing an invalid share here and there. And Red thinks that it needs just 5 more watts. More power! Oh, Scuba Steve, I'm a little jealous right now. I want to pick up 3 more 3060 Ti's. I would. Yeah, GPU 2 just keeps on failing. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, we got 2 people saying more power, so I'll give it 5 more watts. I don't want to go more above this, though. Yeah, I could see that the 3070s are a little more hungrier. Too funny, Jason. I have the power! Yeah. I will agree with you, Jason. Crypto Mikkel. Need more power! Oop! Still get an invalid share. Look at that. Bam, bada bam. More invalid shares, all off of number 2. Now, I don't know if this is like a issue with T-Rex either. I mean, this could be a T-Rex problem. So it's not a power limit thing. And now we're also having an uptick in power. I mean, heat. With that little extra wattage that I don't think is helping at all. Yeah, for sure, Scuba Steve. What's your hash rate on it, Chaincoin? And you're on T-Rex also? Nice. Oh, we failed again. $60.8, not bad. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. All right. That's 2 submitted a share? Of course not. Come on, let GPU 2 do it. I just want to see if it submits another bad share. Oh. Yeah, depending on which 1070 Ti's you got, for sure. Have you had to add power to them to keep them at that level? Scuba Steve. Come on, let GPU 2 submit. Not bad, not bad. Oh, come on. This is the part that gets, like, monotonous sometimes. It's like, I just want to see it print. Damn you. I just want to see GPU 2 print without a rejected share. Come on. Come on. Oh man, I'm tired. Whew. stoppage of the back. I've got a pretty fat overclock on it, and I know about where these things can hit. And I'm like right about there. But it just will not. That card just doesn't want to submit a share right now is what it is. Oh, and I think I broke it. Uh-oh. Hive's having an issue. There we go. There we go. Just Hive's having a mild heart attack right now. Alright, I'm gonna reboot you. I shall use the reboots. That's a pretty heavy overclock on Windows still, Steve. Come on. Fine. It could be. It could be Chancoin. Oop, I got somebody trying to... This is an urgent message to get blocked. Come on. Yep. I don't know why it's... I'm just trying to wait until it hashes out one more time. For sure, Jason. Take it easy. Yeah, my testing videos are always the longer ones. Oh, now I can show the screen. I'm just like waiting for info to come off the screen that I don't want to show. Come on. It's like, come on. I just want to show it. Submit a share and not fail at it. And you can see generating the DAG file at 4.02 gigabytes. Damn! Yeah. That's why I use Phoenix Miner. Ugh. See, GPU 2 is still having an issue, and I don't have this issue on Phoenix Miner. It wasn't submitting bad shares with Phoenix Miner, so I think there's... I just don't like how T-Rex hits the card. I think that's my issue. Oh gosh, now is Hive still having a fucking problem? It's like, yeah, you better send that command. Hey, hey, what's up, S1? Ahaha, that's a good one, Panda. So, my thoughts on that. Red Panda was like, in 2 to 3 years, if and when ETH decides to go to proof of stake, if it ever does, do you think GPU mining will be dead? Let me hear both your sides. So, the way I'm looking at it is, I don't think ETH will go proof of stake fully. I think there will. It's kind of hard to say. It depends on if they can solve the throughput through proof of staking. So let's take the side that they go to proof of staking in 2 to 3 years. In 2 to 3 years, we don't know what projects will be around. We don't know if any of them will come out with a very good use case. Ethereum has a good use case because it's an application that you can build upon. Hey, we got a submitted share, and it is valid on GPU 2. And it is getting 60.52 mega hash now. So, bam. I had to drop it down a lot, but yeah, I got it. She finally submitted a good share. There you go. She's now hashing proper. So it's when it comes down to proof of stake, you know, it's like I don't really believe in it too much. Who knows if that will kill off Ethereum, them going to proof of stake. The validator nodes aren't going to get paid out enough. They're going to stop the freshly minted Ethereum for proof of stake. So it's going to be basically fees that they're going to get fed, the 2 ETH transmission. So I'm not sure how this one's going to really work out with Ethereum at least, but I don't think that it'll kill off GPU mining. There will, as soon as there's another coin that has a good use case that pops up, you're going to watch that project explode, because it's going to give a place for the miners to go, and the miners are going to support that. They're going to talk about it, and so I think, no, mining won't be dead. Will there be a period of where at-home miners are not going to be as profitable enough to keep the rigs on versus their electricity? Oh, there's a possibility of that. If I ever got into that situation where the power was more than what it was that I could buy, I would probably power off my rigs at that point and take that same money that I would be using to spend on my electricity and just dollar cost average in on the month. So I don't think there's... But as soon as that next project comes out that that mining is good on and profitability returns, you would have people like myself that would turn their rigs back on during those points. It kind of all depends on how this all plays out. Everybody acts like Ethereum's the only coin out there that you can mine profitably. It's not. I can mine other coins. If Ethereum right now were to switch over to proof of stake, there's other coins that I can go on to without a problem. Ethereum has a lot of ASICs on there. There's not as many GPUs as what people think on Ethereum. But as soon as you take that away, you're going to spread the hash rate out to all these other projects. And it's not like everybody's going to jump onto one project. They're going to jump onto what a project that they believe in that is generating them a return. Yeah, ETC would enjoy that too. I used to mine the hell out of ETC. That was my bread and butter for my first year. And then S1, so that 3060 Ti goes on fire or what? No. It's sitting at 37C, hashing away at 60.5 megahash. No problem. I believe in privacy coins, Zbert, for sure. Monero for the win. Oh, yeah. So, does anybody have any questions for me? For sure, Red Panda. For sure. Oh, you know it, dude. We're still early. I mean, in my belief, 10 years on a project, we're still early, guys. Don't think that people after 10 to 12 years after Amazon started that they invested, that they're sad that they invested. Amazon went up. Even, Bitcoin's got a long way to grow. And remember, we're mining shitcoins for Bitcoin. So before I sign up out of here, it's been almost 3 hours. I've just done a Bitsby Trippin' style live stream. Oh my god! If you would have bought Google stocks in '05, oh my god. You'd be doing, your folks would be doing great. So, all right. Anybody got any other kind of questions? S1 is like, damn, 10 years already. I'm in my first year mining. Am late, I think. No, not at all. You still way early, my man. Way early. Zbert, considering I got scammed out of a few Bitcoin, unless I can get investors, it's going to take me a little longer. So, if you can help out with like some serious investors that are visionaries like me and Mikkel, send them our way. We can certainly use investors into what me and Mikkel are trying to do. Oh no. Thank you, Zebert. Yeah, Rob, FRC, yeah. Discord's going to be the easiest way to get a hold of me. So yeah, if you want to send them to me, I'll take a look at them, see what I think I can do, and go from there. Anybody got any other questions before I sign up out of here? As soon as this COVID bullshit fucking's over, and we can all travel. Not inside the barn, outside the barn. We have a bonfire outside, and then we do tours going inside. What up? Yep. Fire's out back. Done. Nice. All right. For sure, Zebert. Yes. All right. Anybody else got any other kind of questions before I sign up out of here? Any questions whatsoever, guys? Thank you, Red Panda. You rock. And thank you so much for sending all the subscribers up over here. I know, it's so pretty. It's so nice. So very nice. Hell yeah, Red Panda. Only 22 more subs to 1K, guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I should have that in the next few weeks, hopefully. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, Francisco. From France. Nice. Love having all these new faces up in here. This is awesome. One of these years, it's on my bucket list to go to France, actually. So it looks like nobody else has any other questions for me. Rob FRC, message me, Nemesis. I'm in Red Pandas, the Family Mine. I've got my Discord links all down below. DCA. For sure, Francisco. I would love to come out there at some point in time, yes. Yeah, no problem, Rob FRC. So anybody else got any other questions? Because otherwise, I'm out of here. I'm a little hungry. My drink's empty. I've got this thing hashing away behind me. Life's good. All right, guys. Since you got no more questions, no problem, Garth. Or Gareth. For sure, for sure. Alright, guys. Y'all have a good day. And all that good stuff. And I'll definitely see you all in the next one. Not sure how long my videos usually are. Kind of depends on what I'm doing. And the kind of conversation you guys drum up with me. So with that, guys, I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Oh, and don't forget, on your way out, smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the little bell notification. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Cool.